So I wanted to film a little bit of a vloggy today of my day because there is a fun celestial event happening. We are having a solar eclipse that I might partially be able to see from where I live. I don't know, I'm gonna try and go out and see it. This is also just kind of a day in my life. So I work from home on Mondays and Fridays. So that is what's happening today. It's Monday. I'm working from home and I'm about to eat my breakfast because I went to Walmart over the weekend and got these yummy looking banana and chocolate muffins, and I wanted to show you because they look really good. I think they were on sale because they expired. Well, I guess they're fresh just by yesterday, so the freshness isn't like 100%, but like, does that really mean anything? They're probably still fine. But like, look, they smell so chocolatey. Like, look. OMG. Okay, let's try it together. It's so annoying though because I have one meeting today and it's from 3 to 4 p.m. and that's like the time when the eclipse should be at its peak for where I live. So I'm like a little bit annoyed about that. I'm gonna try and figure a way kind of around that so I can still see it but like still be in my meeting. So annoying. Like, obviously the one day and the one meeting, like all day I have nothing. I'm available all day. Obviously the 1 hour when there's something cool happening, I have a meeting. So she's always trying to like sit where I'm sitting or take my spot. Don't run away, ma'am. Okay. Mammy cat, she's my work buddy. So my day's a little bit slow today because it's like a Monday, so still kind of getting into the week. I kind of just like design stuff on like Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop and have Microsoft Team meetings. That's basically what I do like all day, but I only have one meeting today and it's during the freaking eclipse. It's so annoying. So maybe I'll do my meeting outside or like, I don't know, take my break sometime before the eclipse to like look at it. I don't know, because like the totality is like 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock basically, and that's when my meeting is. So maybe the meeting will end early or they won't care if I'm outside. I don't know. So I just kind of sit here typing on my computer. It's kind of hard to talk about or share what I'm doing without like showing my screen because I kind of can't show anything until it's like finalized. I usually rely on Adobe Illustrator a lot when I'm doing stuff, but lately I've been trying to use more Photoshop and create backgrounds by blending a few images together versus just finding an image and like changing the colors and stuff. So I've been trying to do that some more and incorporating more textures and things because my degree was not in graphic design. That's what my job is in, but my degree was actually in interaction design, which is kind of different. It was like all digital. We didn't do like any print stuff. It was more about like user interface, designing like apps and screens, not like social graphics or print web social things. So, but I'm just creating some little social graphics right now, but it has to get like approved. I usually send it to somebody and then he tells me what changes I need to make or if there's any changes, and then it gets approved and then I send it to the marketing people and then they send it to the client. So that's basically how it works, but this one's not due for a bit, so I have some time to work on it. So yeah, it's 11:30, it's lunchy time. Let's see what we got. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Pasta salad.
partial eclipse of the sun right now, but if you look at the upper left-hand corner of your screen, we're expecting totality there in about an hour and 12 minutes.
Okay, so it's around like, what, 1:30? I don't know if you can really see anything. Can you see it if I put my... Yeah, you kind of just see like the dot, so it hasn't started yet. Okay, so I actually have to walk over to CVS to go pick up a prescription. I'm on my lunch break right now. It is 1:40. Nothing's really started yet, but I'm gonna bring these in case I like notice anything when I'm walking over, but I don't think it's really gonna show anything until closer to like 2:43, 4 o'clock, so yeah. I feel like I have to listen to this song. Can you see it? Okay, just walked all the way over here and the freaking pharmacy's closed. Are you kidding me? Since when? It's like 2 o'clock. So that was a waste. Okay. Guys, the eclipse is starting. You can see it a little. Look. Okay guys, I'm gonna put the glasses on you. Okay guys. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see it through my phone. Look at that. Space is so cool. Okay guys, it's 2:21 now. It looks kind of darker. It looks a little darker. Let's look at it. It's kind of hard to see in the camera. Ta-da! Here it is. Mommy, do you want some eclipse glasses so you can see it? Here, try these. Mommy, try these. Look. Try them on. Okay, so everything actually kind of looks a little bit darker now because like the moon is blocking the sun, but I'm probably gonna look again at like 2:55 and then I have my meeting, so yeah. But I looked up some things about it. Okay, so according to space.com, a total solar eclipse occurs when the moon is relatively close to Earth and blocks the entire disk of the sun. Today, the moon is in its new moon phase and will look relatively large, meaning it is capable of covering 100% of the sun's disk as viewed from the narrow path of totality. I don't think I'm in the path of totality, but it's cool to like see it turn into a crescent and it's like the sun, it's not the moon blocking the sun. Kind of cool. And then in the initial stage, the moon will begin to pass in front of the sun, kickstarting a partial solar eclipse, which is what we already saw. During this phase, the darkened lunar disk of the moon will make the sun appear as if it has a bite taken out of its illuminated face, which, yeah, I took photos of it. I'll insert those. It also says you might be able to see rapidly moving long dark bands called shadow bands on the sides of buildings or the ground. I didn't see that. Cool if you do. So I'm gonna look at it in like a few minutes and see how it looks. Okay. You can't really tell, but like the sky kind of looks darker now. Wow. The sun is gonna disappear forever and never come back. Look at it. It's so little. It's like a crescent moon, but it's actually the sun. Isn't that crazy? Ta-da! This is the best I'm gonna get. So cute. Alright y'all, it's 5 p.m. It's the end of the day. Time to clock out. The eclipse basically over. It's like sunny outside again. You couldn't see anything from that, so don't know why I showed that. I'm just wrapping up this presentation that I'm putting together for one of my weekly meetings that we always do on our creative team, and I'm presenting or sharing stuff with the group on K-pop and like K-pop design, but it seemed like people wanted a little bit more background about it, so I provided some background. I've also included a bunch of like video examples and like music videos, and probably too much, and it's like not even really design related. Like I do talk about their different album covers and packaging design, which I think are cool, but there's like a lot of extra stuff which I don't know if anyone's even gonna care. Like I'm basically like wasting 30 minutes taking up time talking about K-pop, and then that's it, just because I have to share something because I couldn't think of anything, and I like K-pop and I know a lot of people on my team don't know much about it. So yeah, and music is cool and music design is cool. It's interesting to me, and so I figured why not share it. But I know a lot of people are gonna be like, that was so pointless, like that was just like a waste of 30 minutes, which I know it probably, I mean it definitely is, but I don't know, it's just what I picked. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. So I'll show you a little bit of it. We got the classic cover page, then some background info, kind of talking about what it is, where the term originates, and then I have a bunch of like examples. So here I say like, it's not just pop music, it is also hip-hop / R&B and trap, and then I tried to provide a few examples. Also indie, so I tried to find some indie-ish sounds. Obviously we have rock with bands like Dreamcatcher, I think is like the most rock out of any of them. Obviously the dancey, upbeat, fun, campy songs like Queen Card, Momoland, Boom Boom, and then the ones that literally invented K-pop, like literally Mother, like literally iconic. So, and then also have to include this because I think at least some of them might know about Gangnam Style because that was big in 2012, and I maybe the younger ones might know about Cupid because that was really popular on TikTok. I don't know if this slide's even necessary, but I guess it talks about how there's different waves of K-pop. Like you start with like BoA and like these old school groups, moving on to second gen, side, girls gen. Third gen is when I kind of got into it, so like BTS, Twice, Blackpink, Red Velvet, and then fourth gen, all the newer ones, aespa, G-Idol, Loona, New Jeans, and then we're moving into fifth gen, Zero Base One, Boy Next Door, things like that. I guess iLit now with their Magnetic, that song's a banger. Anyway, here's some fun facts for the girlies. And then, oh, I kind of talk about like what makes K-pop so popular. You have like music videos, performance videos, and live performances. So like even with their complicated choreo, they have to still sing and sound good and dance and all that stuff. So I kind of provided like, here's the music video for NCT 7 Cents. Then you have just the dance performance, like an isolated version, and then you have them performing it live. So you see it all together. Kind of shows the talent. And then I was going to include this slide for when I went to the IVE concert. I was going to include a video that I filmed at the concert, but it didn't let me embed it. It only lets me embed YouTube videos. So these are just like other fan videos recording at the concert. I don't really know if this needs to be played, but another reason why people like K-pop, because it's like music and you go to concerts and it's fun. So, and this is when I kind of get into the actual design style. I'll just like flash through it, but I'm going to just kind of talk about that stuff, and then the packaging, some cool packaging design I found. And then I was going to bring in 2 albums I own, so the Red Velvet Cake and the Red Velvet Bag, and I was going to share that. Literally none of this has to do with the eclipse. I know that's what the main vlog was about, but whatever. Here's another slide kind of talking about other aspects of the fandom, like album unboxing is pretty big, and photo cards obviously, and I think I'm adding too much because like K-pop is so extensive. Like light sticks, like even the design of light sticks, like there's so many, and they all kind of match the theme of the artist. And I was like, do I even need to include this? Like I don't know, this is just like a lot more background information. Like they don't know what fan cams are. Like reality competition shows like Produce 48, photo cards I included there too. Eggyo, like do I want to get into Eggyo? Probably not. And also biases, like who's your bias? My alt bias. Like I don't want to get into that. Like Masked Singer, they might know about that from when it became popular in the West, but it was originally like a Korean show. And then K-dramas, fan meets, Selka Day, like do people even still do Selka Day? Like I don't know. Also fandom rivalry, like the beef between armies and blinks and like other fandoms, like we don't need to get into that, but it exists. Dating scandals, it's just a lot. Like I guess I'm trying to show that like K-pop it's like very all-encompassing. There's so many little aspects to it. Once you get into it, it's like hard to get out because there's like so much happening. And you kind of get obsessed with it a little bit. One of my coworkers wanted to know what my favorite one was and if I was going to share some songs, so I was like, I guess I'll add this slide because here's my favorite one. And then I also have my playlist, my Spotify playlist. I actually added more songs, so this is actually a higher number. But if anyone cares enough to want to click the link, there's that. So I don't know why I just shared that with you, but I did. So I'm probably gonna clock out now. Super productive, right? It's work related, whatever. And I'm finally presenting it tomorrow. Hopefully. They kept pushing me back, so let's hope I can finally get this shit over with. I'm gonna go on my walk like how I usually wrap up my day. I guess I'll film some clips of it if you guys want to see that. And then I usually just like eat dinner, kind of chill for the rest of the day, but I'll insert some clips of that and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys, enjoy these little clips.